I went from working 2 jobs in high school to making multiple six figures online just a few years later. Here's my story. So even though I was full-time student in high school, I still had 2 jobs. I got promoted, worked really hard. But even with all of that, I realized that it's really hard to get rich selling other people's stuff. So I started working in finances with my dad as soon as I turned 18. But the problem was being an 18-year-old in finances is not the best move. People do not take you seriously. Let me just tell you that. But the problem was, what they didn't know was that I had grown up with that all my life. I knew so much more than the average population about finances, investing, real estate, personal finance, debt, credit cards, insurance, all this stuff. Like I knew so much about it because I had grown up with it. But just strictly because of my age, people didn't take me seriously. And so I had to learn to use my age to my advantage. So what I did was I started using social media and social media organic content and ads, and I started, posting videos, building a personal brand. So I was doing that to get clients, and then people started kind of asking me, "Hey, how are you doing this? How are you posting content? How are you running ads? How are you getting leads, and how are you getting clients?" And so it kind of just ended up snowballing from there, and it ended up turning into a marketing agency, which social media marketing agency, right? SMMA. I didn't even know that was a thing at the time. Like when I was doing it, it was just because people started asking me, "Hey, can you teach me how to do this? Can you show me how to do this?" I had no idea that's what I was doing until a few months later I started finding out about Tai Lopez and Iman Gadzhi and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, this is exactly what I'm already doing. So people were asking me to teach them how to do it, but of course they wanted me to do it for them. They just wanted to pay me and me run the ads. They wanted to pay me and me make the content. And so I was doing everything done for you. But the problem is, doing everything done for you as a one-man show is not very fun. It's a lot of hours, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of work. It's just not ideal. So what I started doing was done with you, kind of done with you, or DIY, do it yourself. So I started just basically teaching people how to do these things. Teaching, consulting, coaching, whatever you want to call it. I started helping people and showing them how to do it rather than doing it myself and me taking on all of the work. So now I had the new challenge of learning how to get clients for my done with you or DIY method or model of business. So I had never gotten clients that way before. I was always doing B2C, right? Business to customer, rather than now me stepping into the B2B, business to business space. So now I had the new challenge of finding out how to get those people as clients. And I had never done that before. And so I had tried using organic content and using ads. I spent over about $10,000 on ads in 2 to 3 months, and I was having a really hard time. I made a little bit of money, but it wasn't the kind of money that I wanted to be making to be able to scale that and to really grow it. So what I ended up doing was I ended up paying a mentor $5,000 to really learn how to grow in the B2B space. And so as soon as I paid him $5,000, the very next month I made like $4,000 off my ads. A month after that I made like $5,000 off my ads. And then the next month after that, I actually ended up partnering with a very good friend of mine. And that next month, that first month that we partnered together, we did $18,000. I think it was $18,000 or $19,000 that very first month working together. So that was awesome. It obviously worked out really well. Business partnerships don't always go according to plan, but was super blessed to have worked with him on our business for that period of time. So the business basically just skyrocketed from there, and as you can imagine, made multiple six figures online, and it was awesome. Now, the big lesson that I've taken away in the last couple years is that it's really, really hard to get rich selling other people's stuff. So whether you're an employee or you're even your own business or self-employed, but you're an affiliate and you're selling other people's stuff, it's really hard to get rich that way because you don't have many levers to pull. You don't have many options to increase your profits and reduce costs, or you just don't have these levers to be able to pull to manipulate the amount of money that you can make. Whereas you're selling your own thing, you're in charge of everything. Yes, there is some more risk, but you have absolute complete control over everything that you do and the amount of money that you make. And really the coolest part about all of this, the best part, the part that I feel the most blessed about is being able to change other people's lives and having a positive impact on these people's lives. Like that feeling that you get when you help someone else hit their first 10K month or their first 5K week or make in one day what they used to make in an entire month. There is no other feeling like it, just to be able to celebrate that feeling with them and help them, guide them along the way, and to enjoy and relish in their successes with them. That is the peak happiness I've felt so far in my life. And so now I'm here teaching people just like you how to build a personal brand around their passions and make money online doing something that they love. So make sure to subscribe if that's you. Go ahead and comment if you have any questions or shoot me a message on Instagram. You can find my profile link in the description and message me on there. And we'll see you tomorrow.